When we usually go through challenges or either problems at home or with a friend, we shut down and we don't want to talk to anyone. We eliminate everyone from our lives and we act based on our emotions. And usually, when you act on your emotions, things get worse and worse, and you get more frustrated. It seems like the problem gets bigger and bigger, but it shouldn't have. Today, we're going to discuss more about challenges and how to handle them, how to come out of them, and how to seek inward except for outward. So keep on watching. Hey, what's up everyone? I am your coach Yves at yvesfred.com, founder and CEO of Soliciting Love Foundation at solicitinglove.org. Today we're going to talk about challenges. Yes, a lot of people face challenges on a daily basis. Some of us every couple of hours, depending what job or what your personal life is. We're going to teach you how to empower yourself during those challenges. A lot of people face ups and downs. It's inevitable. But sometimes life turns you a curveball. And next thing you know, you face a challenge during your down moments or your up moment. Teach them as opportunity. Treat them as learning to involve yourself. Learning to accomplish a goal. Learning to be successful. Thinking about it as your growth, except for actually a challenge. Like when I'm facing through a challenge, yes, I do shut down, but I talk to myself as a second person and then tell myself, why am I upset? What is going on here? I process through everything. And today we're going to talk about how the process, how to empower yourself again, how to literally help you grow into those challenges. The most important challenge that we face within ourselves is ourselves. Like we have challenges within ourselves almost every single day, every minute. Either we overthink negative thoughts about ourselves, either we think, oh, we should have done this when it already happened, we should have said this, we should have acted like this. We criticize ourselves worse than anybody else, and it's a lot. I'm gonna say it again, and I think I said it most majority of my videos. Meditate, live in a moment. That really helps out. But watch how you talk about yourself. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself to let go. Sometimes you have to tell yourself, hey, I forgive myself. You have to literally forgive yourself. Say, hey, that was the past. It happened. All right, I want to move on now. You have to literally practice that, because ourselves are the most. If we can't forgive ourselves, don't expect anybody to forgive us. If we can't allow ourselves to make mistakes, don't expect anybody else to allow you to make mistakes. How you treat yourself is how everybody's going to treat you. And you should treat yourself like you're very important, because you are important. Don't beat down yourself. Every time you say something negative about yourself, say something positive. Say how amazing you are. It does not matter if you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, keep on saying it. Tell yourself, hey, I'm amazing, I am dope, everything is in me. That's the only time you should be narcissistic or into yourself. It's the only time. Especially when you're beating yourself up, you need somebody to lift you up, and not another person. You need yourself to lift you up. You're the most important. Our worst challenge is ourselves, because we can't run away from ourselves. You can't run away from who you are. And you gotta learn to accept who you are. Accept that you will make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're not supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to be human. We're not robots. Like, most of you guys probably will criticize this video. I hope not, but I hope you do, technically. Because I do want to get better at doing this video. I'm still shy, but I'm getting better. See how I say I'm still shy, which is a negative thought, but I'm getting better, which is a positive thought? Exactly same thing. Try that until you get better, until you build your confidence. But make sure we change our mindset. That's the first thing. If you say something negative, say another positive. And believe the positive, because you can't be perfect at something the first time you do it. You can't. It's impossible. The first time you do it, you're going to be perfect, you're going to be amazing. No, there's always room for growth. No matter how good you start or how bad you start, there's always room for growth. You only could get better. It only goes up. If you give up, then you're going down. So don't give up on yourself. I think the most important thing I could tell someone is don't give up on yourself. You can give up on a lot of things, but never give up on yourself. You're the most important person person in your life. No one else. All right. The second challenge that we face mostly is with our family. Yes, and a lot of those has good family members, bad family members, or in between. The in betweens are the ones that you really don't know, but you barely see them or you barely hang out with them. It is what it is. But challenges with our family, they're our first friends. They are the first people we actually care about what they think. So some of us either create more anxiety about family members, and some family members create less anxiety. We're going to talk about mostly about the family members that create more anxiety within yourself. Honestly, the first thing I recommend is to step back. If you're facing a challenge with a family member, step back for a minute. That minute could be a day, that minute could be a week, but don't let it last at least more than 30 days. And when you're stepping back, think about what they did. Think about why you're upset. Think about why you're upset. Validate your feelings. After that, think about what did you do? How did you act? You gotta take some responsibility. Even if you think you didn't do anything, take some responsibilities. And when you take responsibility, and you try to say what they've done or what you've done, speak on facts. Not what you assume, what you actually know, 100%. That you see with your own eyes or you hear with your own ears. Do not assume, do not think actually what you have heard or actually what you have seen. Period. Only talk to yourself, analyze who you are, or write in a journal. Literally have a journal by your side every time you feel frustrated and vent on your journal. To face with family, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because you love them, so it's like emotions again and not logic. But you have to love yourself more. Sometimes you have to take back, and if it's worth it, have a conversation. If it's not, put yourself first. Like I tell people, to be the best version of yourself, sometimes you have to step away just for a minute. It helps. Same thing with friends. But we're going to talk about friends later. After we finish family, we're going to talk about friends. When it comes to family members, you don't love them. And understand that not every single family has the same personality as you. Not every family has the same personality. It helps you to learn more. Learn more about them. If you have been frustrated with them, learn more about them. Because the more you learn about them, the more you could understand who they are. So step back and just learn. Like, we're in the age of social media. If you're upset about them, follow them on social media. See what they like. See what they're into. See this. If you can find anything in common, take them out to lunch. Challenges with family members or our biggest heartache, because we love them so much, but they annoy you so much as well. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Shay, I'm the annoying cousin, so I get it. You know what I mean? Love you all. If you guys end up watching this, love you all. But family members are your lifeline. So when you're facing challenges with family members, take a break. Take a step back and reanalyze everything and tell the truth. Tell your truth. Tell how you thought. Tell how you're feeling. Say exactly what you need and what you assumed about them. And if anything, apologize for it. And when you do apologize for it, mean it. I was going to get into friendships, but there's a lot of things to talk about with friendship. So I'm going to talk about it in another video. Because you have best friends, you have friends from a distance, you have acquaintances, and you have friends that come into your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. So I think it deserves a new video. But now we're going to talk about in the workplace, challenges in the workplace. Oh, I know we have all that. It's not impossible to avoid challenges in the workplace. Sometimes you go for a promotion, or sometimes your boss may be petty. It's natural, it's normal, it's not something that you could avoid. But one thing I should say, when you facing challenges, learn to breathe. That's one thing I tell a lot of people. Learn to breathe and understand you're still at the workplace, you're still at your job, you still rely on this as an income to pay your bills. So try not to get too emotional. And when you're feeling you're getting emotional, honestly, step back and breathe. And don't get caught up in the overthinking process, because honestly, we don't know everybody's mindset and you don't know where their negative energy is coming from, and you don't know where your negative energy is going to come from. So the first thing I recommend is really step back, take a breather. If you can, walk away. If you cannot, then pass through it until you get home, and then you process the entire thing. And make sure you come out on top. And make sure when you do talk to your boss or you do talk to another colleague, you're calm. make sure you're not emotional, because challenges can become bigger challenges if you act on emotions. And change your mindset. Again, change your mindset. In the next video, I'm going to talk about more on how to change your mindset. So subscribe below, please. Like and share, of course. We're going to talk about how to change your mindset and from a negative to a positive. Mindset is very important, especially in the workplace, so you don't end up overthinking situations that it's just like social media. After 2 weeks, everybody's gonna forget about it. So the more you keep attacking the bear, the more it's gonna get bigger than it is. The more they're gonna think about it for a month. The more they're gonna try, because we're all replaceable. Remember that, we're all replaceable. And especially the lower rank you are, the better it is to get rid of you. And the higher rank you are, depending on what position you have, and depending on how emotional you get. With that being said, learn to step back and understand at the end of the day, if you're facing way too much challenges at a job, maybe it's not meant for you. Maybe your main purpose is to actually become something you're meant to be. Because I know when I'm facing a challenge in my job, it's something that I pray for, not necessarily, but I pray to motivate me even more to like lead. And I remember facing huge challenges at work, and I was like, the only reason I'm facing challenges is because I'm unhappy here. I'm unhappy when I hear there. I'm unhappy there, and I understand my purpose, which is this and becoming a coach and helping other people become themselves. And I want to go out in the world and speak in engagements and create TV shows interviewing people. And that made me happy. And the job that I was did not make me happy. So it's like God was creating challenges for me to understand, okay, you know what your priority is, but you're too focused on something that is not necessarily for you. And if you end up facing challenges and you don't want to be there, but you don't know your purpose, well, check out the previous video, because the previous video tells you how to find yourself. And please guys, like, comment, subscribe, and especially share this video, because you never know who you could help. Remember, again, we're going to talk about mindset and how to change your mindset. Thanks again guys. See you next time.